So now that I have successfully come home with everything that I've tried to do just so I could go home for my grandma's 90th, there's one thing that I realize. It doesn't matter how much sacrifice you make for your family. Sometimes the reality is you're never going to earn their respect. Sometimes you'll forever wait. So, this is the house I grew up in. And I think I'll take you for a little walk around my neighborhood, my old neighborhood that I used to live in. Maybe we'll start over there. But I think it's either going to rain or it's going to be sunny. And right now it's a little rainy. I'm a little scared to leave my house without an umbrella. So let me go grab one and then we'll continue. Oh, there we go. The rain has started. I'm going to stay at home. So it's a pretty normal thing here in the Philippines where you'll see sun and rain. Just having a nice little party. The sun's out and it's quite hot. I'm sweating, but it's raining. I don't know if you can hear it, but it's pouring. But yeah, let me just begin. So, I didn't capture this trip the way I planned to. I wanted to vlog everything. I wanted to document my Lola. I wanted to do it right, but I didn't. And maybe that failure says more about the story than a perfectly planned vlog ever could. But where should I begin? Let me start from the very beginning. In the early 90s, the number of overseas Filipino workers grew from around 400,000 to over 800,000. One of them was my mum, and another was my Lola. They both worked in Saudi in the late 90s, and if it wasn't for that need to leave home just to survive, I wouldn't be here. But that distance, it leaves marks. It's one of the reasons why I've always had a complicated relationship with my mother and parts of my extended family. I've often felt like an outsider, alienated, even though not from everyone. And despite that feeling, I know deep down my family does love me. It's just hasn't always been clear. And it hasn't always been easy. When I talk about my family trauma, people are often shocked. Filipinos are known around the world for being caring, warm, hospitable. We're known for love. But what people don't always see is how migration, being abroad for years, can completely reshape families. Distance changes how we show care, how we speak, how we love. For 33 years, I've longed for my mother to care for me the way my Lola does. Even now, at her age, at her big 90 age, my Lola shows me so openly through her words, her reminders, her endless pagpilin, because she knows she won't be here forever. And she's right. That's why I wanted to make this series. I've known loss since I was young. I've lost my Uncle Dong, my father figure, my protector. It's been over 20 years. And that grief, still hits. I still miss him. I still cry for him. It doesn't hit as sharply anymore. But what scares me now is forgetting his voice, his presence, the small moments. And that fear is back again because my Lola doesn't have forever. So even though I failed this time, even though I didn't capture everything the way I imagined, I still have time. I can try again. I can make a better plan. I can tell her story through me, through my mother, through our family. And if you're willing, I hope you'll stay. Watch me try again and watch me preserve what I can before it becomes a memory.